Here's another sign things are getting back to normal after the pandemic. AAA predicting this could be the busiest holiday travel season ever, and today is expected to be one of the most congested travel days on the roads. Now, at the airports, airlines have sold more than 39 million seats during this holiday season. That's up 16% compared to last season. Tomorrow could be one of the busiest days of the season for the TSA. The agency expected to screen more than 2.5 million passengers. They're getting good at moving the people along, I have to say that much. Have you guys done Clear or any of those fun things that kind of move you around?
I did it for free for like a week.
Oh, yeah.
I like the way you operate.
I did the free one and I canceled.
Free works when you can do it.
TSA is on my ever-growing list of things to do. It just is.
What do you mean you're doing TSA?
Like sign up for the TSA.
Oh yeah, the free check. Okay,
sorry.
yeah.
Because if you're doing TSA, that would be interesting too.
And there's
I'm
that.
getting a second job.
Moonlighting.
I'm wearing the color.
Side hustle.
Did it not work?
That's good.
They would love to have you. Let's talk about the weather.
Okay.
Because it's a mess out there.
It's complicated. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm tired. It's complicating travel, right?
Yeah.
I flew into JFK on Tuesday night, and I had a little bit of a delay because of visibility issues at JFK. And although right now our monitors show that JFK is just fine, so is Newark and LaGuardia. Visibility is something I'm watching. You can see the low clouds. At least it's no longer raining, right? This morning we woke up to such a wet start. We saw heavy rainfall for hours overnight into this morning, and rainfall totals right where we expected them to be. Just over 2 inches of rain for Somerville, just under 2 for Sussex. In Central Park, 1.5 inches in White Plains, looks like just under 2 inches, but check out Islip. Quite the bullseye here in Suffolk County of heavy rain. Islip picking up over 3 inches. Temperatures right now fairly mild. Gravesend at 55 degrees, up in the Bronx 49, 55 on Staten Island. In New York City, 54 degrees right now in Central Park, I should say. So these temperatures for this time of year, pretty good. It's why we're seeing rain rather than snow, right? And we saw a lot of it. The storm system starting to pull away. Wanted to zoom in here. This is the only lingering area of rain. It looks like West Hampton picking up some rain. Brookhaven finally starting to dry out, but up through Riverhead, we are still seeing light to moderate rainfall in that area. Everywhere else, this area of rain has exited east. The storm system, as you see, the center of low pressure moving out with it, taking the wind with it as well. It is not, however, taking the cloudy skies and unsettled conditions. We'll continue to see a few sprinkles throughout the day, but the kind of rain that we expect for the rest of today and into tomorrow shouldn't exacerbate the flooding issue. We don't expect impressive rainfall totals, which is good news considering there are flood warnings over area rivers. I listed a few of them here: Saddle River, Ramapo, Passaic, Millstone, Rockaway, Raritan rivers, all under that flood warning, as these rivers are still expected to crest a couple days from now. I wanted to focus in on the Passaic River because I know this is a huge story last week into this week, and right now we are just under that minor flood stage. Minor flood stage is 19 feet. We're just under that, but it is forecast to crest closer to 20 feet, which would put it in the moderate flood stage. That's Friday night into Saturday morning, something we'll be watching closely as we close out the work week. Again, the rest of today, we'll continue to see a mostly cloudy sky and spotty rain. But the rain that falls will be light and sporadic, so it shouldn't add to the rainfall totals a whole lot. Futurecast indicating we will have a few of those spotty areas of rain and some drizzle through this afternoon, evening, even until tonight. But temperatures, they stay mild. Our lows are in the upper 40s into tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon, although it does stay mostly cloudy and drizzly. We'll get a few breaks in the clouds by the afternoon with highs back in the mid-50s. Again, for this time of year, well above the seasonal average. Colder air does arrive by the weekend, and as that swings through Saturday morning, could have a few sprinkles or flurries, but from there we actually clear out, and it looks like we get sunshine for New Year's Eve on Sunday, and then cooler conditions again as we bring in the new year. Today, though, hour by hour, we see the mild temperatures staying in the 50s for the daylight hours, only falling to the upper 40s overnight into tomorrow morning, and we can't wrap up those rain chances, but from here, they're pretty hit or miss. So it stays misty and drizzly today with some spotty rain for the second half. Tonight, areas of fog expected overnight into tomorrow morning with a bit of mist, and tomorrow's a similar story. Mostly cloudy, mild, and misty, but in the afternoon, we'll start to see some of that drying. That takes us into the weekend with highs in the mid-40s, both New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Mid-30s as we ring in the new year, but it's nice to see dry conditions make a comeback as we enter the new year. Temperatures a lot closer to where we should be this time of year for next week. David and Michelle?
Thanks a lot. Still to come on Eyewitness News at noon. New development in the child abuse case involving the woman known as the YouTube mom. How her partner's guilty plea will impact her defense.
New details this afternoon in the back and forth between former lawmaker George Santos and Mayor Adams.